Alright, y'all, look, right back. We finished that last video, got right back into this one. It is 11 a.m. I should be asleep right now. I'm gonna be honest. But we're streaming right now. Twitch.tv/Heemwick. Nikocado's new video is honestly just depressing. Let's get straight into it. We just watched the last video of him taking off his head, and he's like, I'm the villain. I've been the villain the entire time. You guys are just pawns. You are ants. I'm watching you like an ant farm because I'm your god, and I've become the person that feeds you the content, and I am the influencer, and you are all nasty people, but I eat food. I don't know. But we're gonna get straight into this video because this actually breaks down that shit or whatever and explains I guess what that was about, because I honestly have no idea. I haven't watched his videos before, so I don't really know much about this guy. I just know, like, I seen the weight loss. I was like, whoa. But hey, if you like the video, man. If you like the video, subscribe. Add us to that team on Instagram. Instagram.com. Go get y'all some fire pieces, and I'm gonna catch y'all. I almost said in the next one. Let's get into the vid.
I don't like what I've done. I don't like what I've become. I don't like what I look like.
Wow.
Nikocado's recent video is so incredibly tragic, it makes all of his previous breakdowns seem like they were happy moments.
I'm not gonna lie though, why is he breaking down while eating food? What I really want to say though is, when people have accents like this, it makes their videos so much better.
Simply titled By, Nikocado talks about deeply regretting his time on YouTube, in the process admitting to financial ruin, and the ways in which fame destroyed his life completely. The 41-minute video begins on terrible footing, as after only 24 seconds, Nick's already almost on the verge of tears.
Just gonna tell you right off the bat, I'm on the edge of a breakdown. Most likely by the end of this video, I would be flipping out.
Nice.
The reason for this is quickly revealed. Nick had begun to
So I decided
YouTube was actually a terrible choice.
my life was going great. So I decided to do this YouTube life. And I'm sitting here.
Damn, that's crazy actually, because now he looks like he did in his regular life. Now he lost all the weight and he looks like this.
Thinking I have thrown away the best years of my life.
Admitting he never would have started if given a second chance.
I wish I could turn back the clock. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I would never have done YouTube. I wish I would have never decided that this would be a fun way to make a living, that this would be a fun way to have a life, this would be a fun way to provide for my family.
He further hints as to why.
My job is to face people who hate me, who don't care for me, that aren't even interested in me. They're here for someone fat.
Yet he's interrupted by his pizza delivery, leading to the video's only moment where Nick isn't totally miserable. However, the second he takes a bite, you can see Nikocado's dark realization that he despises his life completely.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like this! I don't like this channel. I don't like what I'm doing with my life.
The pizza.
I had
It's
goals,
not that bad, right?
I had dreams, and I threw it all away to eat food.
Nick hating his job isn't unexpected.
Was this not your goal or your dream? How did this happen then?
But his claim about money is a little more surprising.
The irony is I barely...
It's the way this nigga eats, bro. Watch this.
But his claim about money is a little more surprising.
The irony is I barely made any money for the past 2-3 years.
Across Nikocado's 5 biggest channels, he's done 1.85 billion views total, which by applying a conservative ad rate of $3 per 1,000 views, means he's made $5.5 million from YouTube ads alone. He also charges $500 per cameo and has over 1,000 reviews, meaning if you include maybe another 1,000 people who didn't review, he's also likely made over $1 million from this. Then Nick also has a Patreon and his iconic line of merch, which when combined with everything else, could mean total career earnings of almost 10 million. So how could it be possible he didn't make much money? Well, Nikocado would elaborate.
I hate that my job is showing up here and hoping I get paid from it, because the YouTube gods strike me down 3 years ago, and it's never improved.
Nick seemed to imply his videos were rarely monetized, which has been happening for over 3 years. We tested this by watching his content on a fresh new account, and found that most videos on More Nikocado don't even play one single ad. On the contrary, most of his third channel videos have ads, but his earnings didn't matter anyway, because any money he did make has now been fully wasted.
It wasn't even worth it. I barely made any money. And the money I did make, I lost.
To the extent that Nikocado's now struggling to survive.
I hate my finances, I hate my husband, I hate my family, I hate my friends, I hate my work, I hate this country, I hate this place. To pay so much just to survive.
As a result, he begins to consider even moving to a different country.
I'm literally about to move to Indonesia. I have a friend there right now, and do you know how much she paid for her dinner? $2.24.
Which Nick has actually done before, having spent 3 years living in South America. He acknowledges the easier solution would have simply been to make a different type of content.
And I knew if I would have done something more age appropriate or more whatever, friendly. What was this all for? I don't even like this.
Or more tragically, stick with his previous love of playing violin.
I felt like I had purpose to create beautiful music, to inspire people, to give people hope when they're going through horrible shit.
It seems Nikocado's mukbangs have destroyed his previous talent.
I used to play the violin, and my fingers got too fat, they get stuck under the strings, they go bonk, and then I can't play anymore.
Missing violin as an art form that actually impacted people's lives.
All it takes is one person to come to a concert or a show, and you change their life because you inspire them to do something similar or to go into the arts or something. And I'm sitting here eating food.
In Oompaville's It's Your Fault, Nikocado further added,
I was very good. I got a full ride scholarship to my school.
Could you
Juilliard
shred?
School. Have you known about it? I went to the Juilliard for 2 years.
I don't know what that is.
with Juilliard being the
the
world's
Juilliard.
most prestigious music school. A user on Reddit found Nick's full list of violin achievements, of which there were certainly many, and it therefore makes sense that he was good enough to teach.
Have you ever had a job?
Yeah, many violin lessons. I used to play at weddings.
A YouTuber named Violin Mechanic also watched all of Nick's violin videos, concluding he was near professional,
Right from the bat, I can tell that this guy plays fantastically in tune.
and it seemed this respect from other people was what Nick missed more than anything else.
When I would finish my shows, I would sign autographs. People would wait in a line to take photos of me, which I think some people would
Yeah,
never.
man, you threw it all away to eat food why? How did you? It can't be that lucrative, right? Can it? How do you get here is what I'm trying to figure out. How did he get here?
Now, but it's for a different reason. It's not because I just inspired them. It's because I am a fat, funny meme.
By playing on the street, Nick attracted massive crowds, but as he sits there thinking for over 20 seconds, he realizes what he truly misses is the respect he had for himself.
And I had a sense of pride, a sense of honor, a sense of happiness. I felt closer to God, actually.
In comparison to his music, he's lost all motivation to mukbang.
I felt like I was doing something that I was called to do. I don't feel that with these videos.
Which can definitely be felt throughout the entire video.
I can't even sit here and fake this for you. I'm not going to.
He tries to talk about the food but clearly doesn't care,
Let's try these breadsticks. They're fine.
as Nick's instead preoccupied with the thought of him retiring.
And if I just quit YouTube, who's gonna care? Couple hundred people, okay. I can't watch Nikocado slurp noodles and eat Takis. Oh, my life's not the same. I used to watch Nikocado eat Taki.
It's a topic he's been considering throughout the previous year, so why doesn't he quit and do something else completely? Well, he addresses this also.
I can't even get a normal job. I mean, imagine if I went to apply doing some type of management. Because I'm so known, or there's so many horrible things I've put myself into, situations, it's like, it's gonna create a polarizing environment. You know how many people hate me? They don't want to work with me. It's like, great, so now I've really limited myself.
Sadly, Nick is probably right. If he was spotted working retail, it'd be a story instantly, but there are still other YouTube ideas that could also be successful. A YouTuber named Oosgang went unexpectedly viral when he began a series titled Try to Lose Weight in 100 Weeks. Well, Nick showed in his recent video that he was already losing weight.
I recently lost 89 pounds, but I'm still morbidly obese. I can't even fit in a chair.
which has been proven as an element the audience likes to follow. Combine this with Nikocado's notoriety, and you've got a mega viral series that could fix his channel health and declining self-esteem,
I'm so ugly. I don't want to be ugly.
whilst giving him respect from every single viewer. Imagine if he disappeared off of YouTube for a year or two, lost all the weight and built muscle, became an absolute Chad, and returned to YouTube as a violin YouTuber. The respect he'd receive would be insane. The only problem is Nick's completely terrified of trying something new.
The worst part is I have an escape route that I'm so afraid to take.
Man, shut your ass up. You gotta take that risk, boy. You gotta take that risk, boy. This was something new and it ended up working out for you, man. Everything is always something new when you first try it, man. You gotta take that risk, boy.
At this point, however, is there even another alternative?
I'm halfway through life. I don't want to spend the next half being like this.
Even Nick himself admitted he can't keep doing mukbangs.
You can't keep betting on the dying horse. You just can't. And in my stupid mind, it's like, it will change, it'll get better. Oh, if I pump out more content, I'm not liked. I'm just not liked, and that's the fact, and it hurts.
And I doubt Nick's as disliked as he clearly thinks. There are loads of different people who appreciate the meme, while his series he made with Oompaville helped restore his reputation. The honesty in his recent video also makes him much more likable, especially in the segments where he takes responsibility.
But it's nothing to do with you, really. It's everything to do with me.
Still, Nikocado's convinced that everybody hates him,
And I'm here, filming for people who hate me. Wow, my life is so cool.
making the video's main point all the more obvious. He desperately needs to try something new.
It's like a dead relationship. You're clinging to something dead. Stop living in the past.
Audience likes to follow. Combine this with
But wait though, I don't understand how old are these videos? Two steps ahead. There's no possibility that everything he has done up to this point was on purpose. He may have convinced himself that. That's what I'm saying. But he won't convince people who actually have intelligence this way. It's like, haha, I played you all along. When in reality, he realized a lot of people who were genuinely worried about his health were right and did something about it. I'm not saying his achievement in weight loss isn't a great thing, because I'm very happy for him. But you gotta be joking me if you think... Wait, me, if I'm to believe this person was doing a social experiment by acting like a deranged lunatic and stuffing his face, to be honest with you, wait, to be honest, you can tell he still will act the same way he was, just skinny. Yeah, actually true. Yeah, I don't think, he really had everything planned, you know, because I'm really having trouble trying to wrap my brain around how is this even possible if he's doing cameos and shit and he's releasing videos with other people. How is it possible that he lost all that weight while uploading pre-recorded content? How is he even talking about his fame and status if he's uploading pre-recorded content? How old is it? You know? Did he make these videos like, I don't know, in response to his earlier fame? Like I could see if he started 3 years ago, right? Let's say he started 3 years ago making videos, then he blew up that first year and he made this video as part of the 2 years of pre-recorded content talking about his fame and his status and his notoriety. Then okay, I can understand that, which is probably the case. Yeah, and then those cameos were from like 2 years ago type shit. And then he took a year off to whatever to lose weight and shit. I could see that. That would actually make a lot of sense. But damn, 2 steps ahead though. 2 steps ahead. Not really though. I feel like he just wanted to get his life together. As you can see in this video, he's breaking down. I don't think this video was a ploy, was a breakdown. So that people will pity him, or you know, I think this might have been a real realization or a pivotal moment in his life to where he was like, okay, well, this is where I'm gonna stop making these videos. But in the back of his head, he knew he was recording all these videos to, you know, lose his weight and shit, get his life back together. I don't know. Maybe he decided that after making this video. Yeah, that's my theory. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy though. That's a W bro. Hopefully he plays his violin and he finds some way to enjoy his life, because everybody should enjoy their life, man. It would really suck if you were trapped. It's kind of like people working 9 to 5. Me being one of them. It's like you're trapped doing something that, keeps you alive, but it doesn't make you feel fulfilled. It doesn't make you feel alive. So you know, you're just living. You're just here existing. You know, not even living. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I don't want to yap too much. I just want to get these videos out for y'all if I can. I'm already late. But if you like the video, man. If you like the vibe, subscribe. Add issues.10 on the screen. Issues versus all.com. We'll some fire pieces. I'll catch you on the next one.